Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be changing the thermostat on my wife's M35X. This procedure is good for all M35s from 2006 to 2010. Going to change it as it's never been changed. I'm the second owner of the vehicle. Haven't put too many miles since I purchased on it, but think it needs to get that changed along with a couple of other maintenance items that I'm doing. But we're going to start with this one here. So I'm going to start off, should be pretty straightforward. I'm going to start by removing the covers. So this one, and this one here, along with the engine cover. And then we'll see how much room we have to work with here. All right, so I got all the covers off. The top cover did not need to be removed, but I took it off anyway, just to make it simpler. And here is the thermostat. So you can see it right in here. There's only 3 bolts that hold it down, and then there's this hose right here that I'm going to remove, and then obviously the main hose here that runs to the radiator. I'm going to remove these 2 hoses. That way they're exposed here, and I can have access to the 3 bolts to remove them. I believe they are 12 millimeters, and I'm going to remove those right now, and we'll come back. All right, so I'm getting ready to remove the thermostat right back in here. Just gonna go to the bottom of here, getting rid of some of the coolant, straightening it up. I have a little pan in the bottom and I'm catching all of it because I'm gonna replace all this green stuff with the blue and Nissan Infiniti fluid. So I'm gonna remove the 3 bolts that are in there. You can kind of sort of see 2 of them. There's one underneath, kind of sort of right there. And this is kind of sort of how they orient on here. And I'm going to remove it. I'll show you what it looks like removed and compare them side to side. Alright guys, so there she is. It's removed. I'm going to clean up the surface a little bit though. All I did was take out the 3 bolts. And this is the old one. This is the new one. Thermostat looks pretty good, but you really can't tell anything by not testing it, by seeing if you put it in hot water, see if it'll open up or not. So regardless of whether it's good or bad, this looks like the original one based on everything I see here. So got the new gasket already. I'll list the part numbers at the bottom in the description. As for the full thermostat housing and for the gasket itself. So all I'm going to do is do the opposite, reverse. Got the bolts already on the new one, and I'm going to slap them right back in. Alright guys, the new unit is back in. Just put the gasket on there, put everything back in place, screwed the 3 bolts back in. I believe 13 to 16 foot-pound torque is the spec for that. And I've got everything on. Now all I'm going to do is put the hose. This hose goes on here, and then the bigger hose, which is right here, gonna go back there. But I'm gonna finish draining the coolant by removing the lower hose down there, just so it all drains into the container. Then I'm gonna refill it with the new coolant. Okay, so I've got everything buttoned up, got new coolant going in using the Nissan Premix. Got everything tightened up here. I'm going to clean everything up. Once everything is done, I'm going to check for leaks. Bleeder screw back there has been removed. Made sure that the coolant was leaking out of the bleeder and tightened it back up. That plastic bleeder will be replaced in the near future with a metal one, just for security, because these plastic ones always break off because they get brittle with the heat and time, and they just go bad, and it will leave you stranded on the road. So all my vehicles, I've replaced it. That'll be the next thing that I do with this one here. But in the meantime, I'm going to turn the car on, turn the heat on high, let it idle for about 5 minutes or so, make sure that the thermostat opens up, and we'll check it there. Okay everyone, everything's buttoned back up. Everything seemed to have gone fine. Took it for a test drive. Everything was fine. No leaks, no problems at all. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next video.